Glory to Jesus Christ, and welcome to St. Cyril Methodius Ukrainian Orthodox Church in downtown Madison, Wisconsin. I'm Father Gregory, the pastor. It is Sunday, September 7th, the forefeast of the Nativity of the Mother of God, and the Sunday before the exaltation of the Holy Cross. Last night, we didn't have Vespers because, as I've talked about in the past, the person we rent our building from rents out the parking lot for tailgaters during UW home games. And it's a bit of a frustration for me, but I understand why it happens. It is better to rent the parking lot for the home game, for the tailgaters, than for the tailgaters just to take over the parking lot. But it did get me thinking about how we have accepted in the life of the church the habit of dereliction. We are in the habit of not coming to Vespers on Saturday night. We are in the habit of not coming to Divine Liturgy on Sunday morning. In fact, this morning, some 70% of us will not be at church. And those of us who are at church, most of us will not be there next week, or we weren't here last week. We even make jokes about it, don't we? About how, we don't come to church, or how we don't come to church on time because we follow Orthodox time. We talk about fasting and confession, but we also make jokes about how we don't keep the fast, how we don't come to confession. I'm a chaplain at a major research university, and one of the great challenges I face is, in fact, this almost institutionalized embrace of dereliction. I have to say it very directly. We have all of these jokes. We don't come to liturgy. We don't go to confession. We don't keep the fast. And then when our young people go away to college, we worry that they're going to fall away from the church. They've been raised, fallen away from the church. And rather than accepting responsibility for this, we blame the university, or we blame the culture. But we know what they're going to face in the university. We know what they face in the culture. And yet we remain derelict. And I'm not just talking about parents or just the laity, but the clergy and the hierarchs. We all largely sign off on this. We all just throw our hands up and say, what can be done? Well, nothing, if that's what we think. What can, however, be done is that we accept that dereliction is not something that we should settle for. We resolve to be at liturgy on Sunday, to come to Vespers, to come to confession, to do the things that are part of our lives as Orthodox Christians, and which over time will bring us great joy and satisfaction. The reality is, in Sunday morning, at least here up in the upper Midwest, probably more people are looking forward to coffee hour and a potluck than they are the liturgy. In the Gospel of Luke, Jesus asks, when the Son of Man returns upon the earth, will he find any faith? That's a seriously disturbing question for Jesus to ask. He goes to his death understanding, or with the concern that many of the people who follow him today will simply abandon him, and that people who have the name of Christ in years to come will abandon him. It shouldn't be this way for us. We shouldn't be derelict. We shouldn't accept mediocrity and indifference. We should strive in our personal lives to be faithful. At a minimum, that means showing up for liturgy. At a minimum, that means showing up on time. At a minimum, it means not blessing and making jokes about the indifference of people to the gospel. It's a hard thing to say, and it's a harder thing to hear, I know. But this has to be the way. Today is my 65th birthday. According to American culture, I should now be anticipating retirement, but that's not in the plans for me anytime soon, because I like what I do. But what I do as a college chaplain, what I do as a university pastor is made so much harder because almost no one will be at church this morning. Not necessarily in my parish or this parish or that parish, but globally, most Orthodox Christians will not be in church this morning. And so I challenge young people to come to church when they see all around them that their parents and grandparents, their priests, don't really value attending the liturgy. So that's for consideration, and you can chalk this up to me being of retirement age and maudlin if you'd like. But if you would like to reverse the trend, maybe, and you're here in the Madison area, why not come to St. Cyril and Methodius Ukrainian Orthodox Church this morning for liturgy at 9:30 at 1020 Regent Street in downtown Madison, Wisconsin. If you're not in the Madison area, find an Orthodox church where you are, especially if you're Orthodox, and go to liturgy this morning. If you're not Orthodox, and I've just given you a very bad view of us, forgive us and give us a try. But whatever you do, wherever you are, may God bless you. May the light of his countenance shine upon you, and may he be gracious unto you. And I look forward to talking to you again next week. Take care. God bless you. And have a very good Sunday. Bye-bye.